How to train smart and not hard. Hello and welcome to the video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you 5 tips enabling you to train smart and not hard. If you've been spinning your wheels, working out really hard and not seeing any progress, this is the video for you. So I'm not going to waste any time, we're going to go straight into number 1. Tip number 1 is to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Once you've done that, you'll instantly double in size and your strength gains will go through the roof. Joke. Number 1 is going to be recovery. Recovery is something that gets drastically overlooked these days. They say you can't out-train a bad diet, or you can't out-recover a training session, or something along those lines. Recovery is so important. It's something I neglected for several years when I first got into training. There is a saying that goes, undertraining is slow progress and overtraining is no progress. I know it can be very exciting, especially if you are new to training and you kind of want to dive in all guns blazing. You want to work out every single day because maximal effort equals maximal results. Unfortunately, that is not the case. Sleep is very important, and I know it can be very difficult because in the media today it's branded as sleep is for the weak. Everyone is in the 5 a.m. club. Everyone sleeps when they're dead. But if you're serious about fitness and recovery, if you listen to Matt Fraser on the Joe Rogan podcast, he was sleeping up to 10 hours when he was training for CrossFit, and he's one of the best athletes in the world. So yeah, sleep is imperative if you want to progress. There are many ways to improve your sleep quality. I've made a morning ritual video as well explaining how to get the best out of your day and to start the day on the right foot. You kind of need at least 48 to 72 hours of recovery when you're training each body part, so be very aware of that. If after 2 or 3 days you are still sore, then that's most likely means you have worked that muscle too intensely and it is unrecovered, and working out further is not going to really result in any gains. Ways to monitor your recovery: just listen to your body. I know this can be difficult because there's a fine line between not wanting to work out and knowing you need to recover, but there is a way due to technology that you can track this. There is a way of looking at your heart variability. There are plenty of apps on your phone that you can do this. I happen to have it on my watch. As soon as you wake up first thing in the morning, you do 1 minute of breathing and it will give you your heart rate. If your heart rate is elevated from your regular resting heart rate, then you know that you are under recovered. For example, myself, my usual heart rate is around the mid 50s. So days when I'm not fully recovered, it will be in the mid 60s to high 60s. I know then that's a day I nearly need to take as a recovery day. Don't mistake a recovery day as sitting in your pants on the couch all day eating pizza and binge watching Netflix. Recovery can be absolutely anything. You can have active recovery, get outside, go for a walk, go for a run. You can even play sports. It's just basically you want to be resting the area that you have trained recently. So if you've done a heavy bench press session the day before, or a lot of heavy weighted dips or handstand push-ups, you don't want to be doing any more pushing movements that day. You kind of want to give the muscles time to repair and recover. Number 2 is sacrificing form for the numbers. We've all been there. Well, I know I have. You've been working on pull-ups really, really hard, and then you're stuck on doing like 9 or 10 pull-ups, and you've been trying everything you can. You just can't get any more, and it's kind of very tempting to just not fully lock out your arms. You just lose that form a little bit, and then wow, you've hit 11 or 12 pull-ups. This is going to actually hold you back rather than push you forward. Sacrificing your form to get a number isn't going to affect anything apart from your ego. Your muscles won't be working as hard. You won't be in a full range of motion. So you're actually just shooting yourself in the foot, and eventually you will reach somewhere where you can't progress any further, and you will have to resort all the way back down and work from a lower number with stricter form anyway. So you may as well cut out the middleman and just always use strict form. If you've reached a plateau, there are plenty of ways to increase the volume, to increase your strength. You can grease the groove, which I made a video about before. You can also increase your rest times. You can increase time under tension. You can implement drop sets, cluster sets. There are many variables, so don't just think increasing your numbers week to week is the only way to progress. If you're following a properly periodized training program, you should be able to week increase these numbers. Number 3 is program selection. My first question to my clients is, what is your why and what is your goal? And knowing your goal is really going to help identify what kind of training program you need to follow. For example, if you're looking to go stronger, following a 3-week mobility course isn't really going to help you out. I know that's an exaggerated example. For example, if you're looking to follow strength, you need to follow a strength training program. If you want to go in size, you want to follow a hypertrophy program. And if you're looking to increase your skills in certain movements, then you need to follow a skill-based program. This is very important because this is going to periodize and make you able to adapt in the specific area that you are looking to improve in. It's also going to prevent program hopping, keep you on track, be more sustainable. Number 4 is going to be patience. We are sold online that anything is achievable within 4 to 6 weeks. Have the body of your dreams in 6 weeks, but these are all baloney. I've made video transformation videos about this kind of stuff before. They're not realistic, they're not true, and usually it's a bodybuilder who has just bulked up a little bit and then he's just cutting off extra fat and he's showing all the muscle he had already. These unrealistic results lead us to being frustrated and feel like we're spinning our wheels, not getting anywhere. Like I've been training really hard for 6 weeks and I still don't look too different. Things take time. Focus on the long-term goal. Life is a journey. We wouldn't expect to start learning guitar and then after 6 weeks be slashing like Jimi Hendrix. You'd expect to maybe be able to strum a few chords, and it's the same with fitness. I don't know why in fitness we expect to go from 0 to hero in such a short time. Really, and just enjoy the process, and you'll never actually reach the destination, because when you get to your body of your dreams, once you get there, that just becomes your body, and then you kind of strive for a better body, or if it's not physique goals, it'll be skill goals. Like once you learn to handstand, you think, oh, once I can handstand, I'll be so happy. And you get to handstand and you'll be like, oh, I wish I could handstand push up now. Or, the goal is forever expanding. So don't get so focused on the short term, really focus on the long term. And number 5, I want to finish on the most important thing, and that is to enjoy your training. Once again, in the media, I want to blame The Rock for this, but it's all like, you got to grind, you got to rise hard, everything's got to be life and suffering, but it really doesn't. Life is too short. We're only put here for one journey. You want to enjoy it. So if you really don't enjoy it, lifting weights and working out, don't do it. There are more ways than lifting weights to be happy and healthy. You can just be active, find a sport you enjoy doing, find a hobby that is active. There are always kind of ways, be conscious, but don't think you really need to suffer to be fit, because I really think doing something you hate 5 times a week to be healthy isn't actually healthy, because if you're suffering so much, that isn't really beneficial for you. You're going to be stressed out, you're going to be anxious, you're not going to enjoy yourself. There are many ways to be fit and active, and lifting weights is definitely not the only one. Find yourself a sport, find yourself a hobby, find yourself a friend, and you'll be a bit more fulfilled and more happy with your life. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Drop the video a like if you have, subscribe if you are new. New videos every week featuring food and workouts and all things fun and happy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.